Everybody, we are officially live again for another Asia session from yesterday. Oh man, what is going on? I'm just getting more and more of me. You should be blessed with my greatness. Either way, did I secure a payout is the ultimate question. Let me go do that right now. Actually, I have two payouts that I need to request. One from the daily payout platform. They haven't reset or they haven't updated my P&L on that. Goodness. I guess gotta wait till tomorrow. We'll come back here and try in a bit, I guess. If not, it's probably not gonna update until tomorrow. Either way, let's go to my other one. Let's go to Apex. Let's go to Apex and I'll take another payout from there. What we got going on? Looks like we're chopping. We might chop through the night, to be honest, because we have FOMC tomorrow. Today was pretty rough. I mean, talk about some ugly price action. Like, yo, you definitely got chopped out if you were trading this here. Luckily, I was able to walk away. And drum roll. I am requesting a payout tonight in the form of $2,000. I did lose one funded account, but I managed to bring one back up from the grave. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness. All right. Yeah, let's go. Request payout. Oh, it's on 1500. Hold on, I gotta do some. Oh, it's on fit. Oh man. Oh no. I mean, oh man. I was expecting 2000, but shoot. I've been going hard for really no reason. Whatever. We'll take 1500. I'm not gonna complain, dude. 1500. Yes, we'll take another 1500. Yo, Cash Bands, how's it going? Morning? Yes, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're from. Right now it is nighttime for me, but went ahead and just requested another payout for 1500 with Apex. I thought I was gonna be able to take 2000, but that's not until the third payout. So I guess I'll have a little bit extra money going into the next session, which is great. Because I pushed my balance. I'll just show you guys for the sake of this. I pushed the balance to 4,444.90 cents because I thought that I was going to be able to take 2,000. Don't mind the 5. That's not real. This is a funded account. Boom. There you go. Proof in the pudding. It's a P account. And requested 1,500 from this. So after we do the math, so we do 54.4.9. We'll subtract just 2,100 because that's how much I have to left. I'll have. Is that right? No. Oh no, it's 54.4 minus 15. That doesn't seem right. I'll have 3,900 left. And my balance? Oh, wait. I did the math wrong. I'm doing good, man. Taking another payout, so, you know, I'm feeling solid. You know, pretty excited about that. All right, so this is the balance that I'll have left, 29, after I get the 1500. So to be honest, leaves my account pretty healthy. So overall, I am going to be taking another payout with another prop firm as well. So it'll be around $1,900 that I'll be requesting if the other prop firm would hurry up and update, but unfortunately it is not. Either way, we're not going to touch that payout or that account that I requested a pay on, not until we get the funds deducted. Let's see how long it'll take. Last payout it took 5 minutes for it to get approved with Apex. Let's see how long it's going to take for this one. Let's see how long it'll take this time. It'd be nice if they could do it again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to log out of this. All right. You know what? Let me just zoom in. Let me show y'all here. All right. Guess what? I don't know if you guys can tell. Is it gonna zoom? Oh man, it's not gonna focus. Anyway, the payout just got approved. That was quick. That was kind of insane. Already approved. 1,500. Today's what? The 17th. Why is it? Okay, either way, this one is approved. So yeah, $1,500 just got approved. Dang, that's kind of crazy. That was super quick. Dang, dude, that's wild. Let's go. Gutsy, to be honest, I don't think Apex is moving traders live, man. Based on what I've seen, once you get the 6 payouts, you basically, like, that account gets shut down and then you have to go back and request another payout. Well, not requesting another payout. You basically have to start from ground zero with another account. So at least that's what I know. I don't know what their path to live looks like. They actually, honestly, I don't know if there's any traders that are actually live with Apex. I'm just gonna be frank, I don't know, because I know that you guys have seen, if you've heard or kept up with the space, Trader Kane, the guy that took $1 million, and then you also had JCap as well. Those guys that took $1 million, their accounts were frozen and they were not moved to live. They were basically banned from Apex. So now that's what I have heard. I don't know if they move you to live or not, right? Those are just allegations, all right? I don't know if it's true. Maybe. Romer, what is good? Morning winning session. Oh, dang, 2 point. Hey, dude, it's only 210 point. You could definitely make a bag, all right? You know, you got it, Romer. You're a great trader. You can make that bag. And yeah, Kotzi, I mean, to be honest, with prop firms, I mean, you know what? I'm not going to even say it. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to address the elephant in the room. But either way, with prop firms, I'm just here to make money. That's all I'm here to do. Put me alive or not, all I care about at the end of the day is making money. And on the good news as well, if you guys didn't really, I know you guys might kind of missed a little bit at the beginning. We lost one soldier, PA account 52. May you rip, rest in peace. But I did bring 54 back. 54 was down 1100, and I brought that sucker back to break even. So we're above the not buffer. We're above again. We're $8 in the positive, which is great. And this is one of the accounts that I took a $800 winner yesterday. So I managed to revive it, which is great because I didn't want to pay for another account, right? Exactly, Romer. Lost money can't be made back. He can only profit from a new trade. Look, dude, that's the right attitude to go about it. Just reset. Hey, it's a new trade, right? And a lot easier said than done, but it's just, you gotta, you know, have that mentality, right? Apex offer. No, so all of their accounts, you have to pay an activation fee, but it's kind of the same price as every other platform as well. Like, even with no activation fee, I know some other platforms you have to pay around maybe $100 or 87 something. It's around 80 to 150 depending on gas, whichever one you do. But I know that at the end of the day, with Apex, if you buy their intraday, it's $19 for the upfront payment for a 50K account, and then the activation fee is 79 versus the end of day is like 34, and it's like $89 for activation fee. So you're still paying around the same either way. But I mean, if they didn't have any activation fee though, I mean, that might be a downfall for Apex. I think they got to protect themselves some way. Now, I'm not trying to defend Apex, right? But thinking from like a business standpoint, any other platform, if you offer such cheap prices to get, you know, an evaluation, you probably have to make money on the back end somewhere. And it's just business at the end of the day. Which for me, I don't mind paying it. Kind of just unfortunate. I thought I was going to be able to get a $2,000 payout, but it's, I mean, I sound like I'm ungrateful. I'm not. I'm very thankful. Okay, let's go. All right. My other one just updated. So let's go ahead and request that too. So let's go here. We just withdraw. I just put in a request. Hold on, y'all. I've just put in a withdrawal request for I'll take a snippet. This is not the full 545. I'm gonna be making around 80% of that, so it's gonna be 436. So there you go. 545, so it's like 436, so a $1,900 payout tonight, which is great. Apex got approved already. That one should be getting approved pretty soon. So yeah, we're sitting pretty good. But that's enough of, you know, me kind of talking about the payout. Yes, right now we are just moving up. Are we gonna just rally up like to the upside all night and then tomorrow too? Because it is forming a bull flag. Kind of crazy if you guys think about it. You know, if we can get the full rally. All right, Romer, did you get in this move up? Hopefully you caught it down. Dude, 25,000, man. This 25,000 has been wrecking accounts left and right, dude. I mean, this is the middle ground. 25,000, this whole chop, this just whole mess right here, we're consolidating, and 25,000 has been the line. So tomorrow's going to be very interesting, I think, because it's FOMC. It's a big move, where it usually should be a big move. So I think tomorrow's going to be the determining factor. Maybe will be the determining factor in whether we break up or break to the downside. Catching the top of the week. Let me put this back to 3 minutes. Oh, well, hold on, let me get rid of all these drawings. Dang. But either way, I mean, you made a lot of money over the past couple of nights. So, like, dude, that is awesome. you're not really like in the negative too much. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But I mean, past couple nights you've been killing it, bro. So like, you already know, and you know, don't stress it too much. Yeah, dude, you got it. We all have our down days. Everybody's been there. And if you haven't been there, you know, it's just a matter of time. We all go through ups and downs. But the beauty about trading is that as long as you stick to your strategy, you can come back easily. This right here is a dirty move, though. This candle right here, that is foul play. Literally, this is the same thing we saw yesterday, Romer. And, you know, well, I guess Tinkston's not here, but same thing, man. We just went up and straight down, but now it's like flipping. So we're holding up here on the 5 minute. I think it might break down to 35-ish, kind of looking like it. Maybe fake out a little bit to that bottom, and then we move back up. Take a look at ES here. Still kind of in the range, so coming back up to the chop. If this just flips down right here, that's gonna suck so much. It's for 70 people, let's see. Actually, I need to create a group for all of these, but we'll see. If I end up taking a trade tonight, I'll probably take one of these accounts out, because I'm probably gonna copy trade these accounts tomorrow. I haven't really thought about it. Maybe I would probably, okay, so the funds for this one have already been deducted. Nice. So I have 29. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. So I'm now just lined up. I can kind of just don't have to go as hard, but I plan on just building buffer on this, even though I won't be able to take all of the money out once I get the 6 payout. I think it's better just to build a buffer so I have a little bit of breathing room, and it is definitely better when you have a little bit more capital in your account, so you're not too pressured to try not to lose, you know? Oh yeah. Dude, the small ranges suck. We saw that today too. I mean, this is from like today. We opened up strong. I took a couple longs up here too that I got absolutely decimated. Let's see if my fills will show up. Oh, I guess they don't pop up in here. But either way, I took some longs up here, took some losses. I was literally fighting for just $250, and it was like, dude, it almost went south. It was almost bad. But I was like, dude, I need to stop being an idiot. I took a breather, just closed my phone because I was, you know, in office at the JOB. So just turned my phone off. I was like, all right, catch myself. Came back, took a few dubs, and managed to scalp 54 back to 50,000, which is great. That's the best thing. What is this? 48. Ooh. I was kind of tempted to go long down here, but did not like this. See some ugly action right now. But yes, Romer. Sorry, I got distracted. Small little ranges are kind of tough. The thing is, if you are good enough to realize that it's starting to range a little bit, you know, maybe you're that guy. I mean, dude, you can make some money, man. Play some big. Yeah, you know what? This is not financial advice. This is just this stream is just for entertainment. But either way, I'm kind of just thinking out loud. If you know how to play the range, you just kind of size up in contracts and play the bounds. But even then, it's kind of tough. I mean, oh, this is only 20-point range, so, you know, maybe you catch 20 points up and down. Wouldn't be bad. But the thing about trading ranges is that you don't know that it's the range until you get chopped up. And then you're like, oh, this is the chop. Like now I'm getting chopped up after the fact. So tough. So we're moving up. Kind of, I mean, we're coming into resistance here. You know, you look at these two little rejection areas from the morning and the afternoon. 25,055 seems to be kind of the middle ground. If we draw it out right here, kind of will receive rejection. So if the bulls do get above this level and turn it into support, then you know you got this level up here, basically 25,100. But don't want to be too overzealous here. It's where yeah, the small ranges. I mean, I get chopped up there too, dude. You know, I think we all do. I'm trying to get better, like, at realizing that it's a range. Like sometimes I'm able to just take a breather and catch it, but that's like very small. Because every kind of move up, you're like, oh, it's gonna break out. No, it's not. It's gonna break out. No, it's not. Yep. I mean, that's what it's doing, you know. When the wedge just gets smaller, I mean, you look at this junk. Let's do a line. I mean, look at it, literally formed a wedge. The smallest wedge, you know, when it gets tighter, this is where it gets dangerous, right? Big swings, all of a sudden it's like scribbling out, getting small until it breaks out one way. And you know, obviously hindsight, you're like, oh, well, this is just a flag, right? There's the pole, here's the flag, break out, duh. But in reality, you know, sometimes it's not that easy to just be like, oh, this is what's happening. But I guess that's why, you know, if it's your strategy, you take it, right? Like, oh, I see this. No matter what happens, I'm just going to take it. Which should, you know, in my opinion, I think it's the way to go. Like, if you see your setup, it's your A+ setup. Just take it. Because it's in your setup. It doesn't matter if you make money or not. Because at the end of the day, as corny as it sounds, we as day traders are not here to make money. We're here to take good setups. Because if you take good setups, you'll make money. Easier said than done. But it's the truth. You know? Cody sweep, once we sweep 588. Oh, 558. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Because, I mean, we had 2 hard rejections here. 1, 2. Or I guess technically you could look at it as just 1. But, I mean, that was a huge rejection. Didn't even get a retracement. It just plop, sold, and it just kept selling. Kind of crazy. So question now is, will the bulls have enough strength just to push this above? But I wouldn't be surprised if we do just play like a range tonight between 50 and 25,000, because we do have FOMC tomorrow. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing, hey, we have FOMC tomorrow, but we do have FOMC tomorrow. And just like almost every time, the day before and the morning session before FOMC sometimes ends up just chopping, or it's like a slow grind up, and vice versa. A slow grind in either direction. People get stopped out, blow their accounts before it. So tomorrow morning, I'm probably going to be trading tomorrow morning. I might just end up trading my Apexes tomorrow and just try to get a little small profits, you know, a little win here and there. Let's go ahead and set up my groups. So we'll name this the A3s. We'll put these suckers in there, save it. All right. So that way I can trade it for tomorrow. I'm not going to copy trade now. Just waiting for some setups to come. So, yeah, I've been patient. I am still just a little bit surprised. Apex already approved my payout. It was like 1 minute. That'd be quicker. But hey, I'm not going to complain. If they do that every time, I would love it. Just keep giving me that quick approval. And I do hope that the money gets in tomorrow too, because that would be great, which it should. I think the last time I took a payout, they sent it the next day. So what was I doing? I got distracted. What was I doing? Oh. Whatever, I think it'll come back. I think so. We'll hope. But I am looking to make some money tomorrow with the other prop firm that I have, the daily payout prop firm. So just gotta be smart. I might spend the morning try to get a little bit of buffer in that, and then I'm not gonna trade the statement, because I mean I can't trade that anyway with the other prop firm. But it kind of just stupid. If you're trading that, it's kind of gambling. But I want to trade the conference. That is gambling too. If you know, I guess you could say that is gambling as well. But it's a lot better because you have a little bit of time. So kind of just playing to the strategy. I'm kind of curious to see how the conference is going to go tomorrow. With everything that's been happening lately, you know, the war that's going on, it's not a secret anymore. But with that, oil prices, are we going to get a big whip in the market? It'd be nice, you know, if we get like 1,000-point whips. Like, I would be down. If you want to give me, you know, 1,000 points, hey, sign me up. I would take that gladly, like any day. If you want to just keep giving me a, you know, 1,000 points every day into like not losing but winning, I would take that. Let's see. Little wedge is forming. They're gonna break out here. I mean, it's a bull flag, so I don't think I would want to short here until it sweeps something, you know. Kind of have the same idea too, Romer. Kind of thinking out loud here is just break 55, maybe fake out. If they leave a wick above here, that would be nice for a short to kind of play out. So something like this, right? A fake breakout, leave a wick, and then we come back down. But let's see. We're not getting much movement here. Wait to see if we get something big. Maybe it'll come back down to 35s. My ES is kind of falling down too, so it might want to fall down here a little bit more before, you know, it makes a move to the highs. Yeah, that's appreciate it. Oh, we're coming down. I guess that was a short. Should have taken the short at 45. We might be testing 35s here. But that's what I look for. Anytime like I'm trying to anytime I counter trend trade, I just looked for wicks as like a confirmation to enter either way. And I can, you know, counter trend trade just because one, I take base hits, so it's just like 10 points. A range normally, like, it doesn't always happen, but most of the time you'll get at least 10 points in the chop range, you know. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to happen, but normally, like this, for example, this is a 10-point range. Take a counter trend trade, just catch 10 points. And the base hits add up. They add up very, very quick. So just trying to keep my mind. Although today I took a couple base hits on a couple accounts, but I did take some pretty big winners too, I guess, for like 500, 600 in one go. Just because I saw that, you know, we had volatility coming in. So let's see, bull flag playing out, not really playing out. What would be neat for the bulls is if they break 35 and, like I said, they leave a wick below here, that would be what I would look for in a long. Because if it leaves a wick and I get here somehow, I'm not entering the trade. But I mean, even then, you know, pushing to the highs gives me a better chance to get in with momentum. One thing that I'm working on trying to improve myself is not trying to counter trend trade so much. I know I just said that I do it, but I really want to try to play more with momentum, even on breakouts, because normally I'm waiting for the bottom, and that's usually whenever I get kind of sliced up, you know. But if I'm able to, you know, identify that we have strength coming in, I can get in. Because even if I get in late for a breakout, look at that, 12, that's literally, you know, a breakout to the upside. I mean, you get in long any point here, you can capture that 10 points. So I'm kind of every day just adapting my strategy and adapting to the markets. Really, it's not really, I guess, a change of strategy. It's just adapting to what I'm given and play from there. Oh yeah, you know, and that's tough. Searching for a trade, 100% Romer, can be very tough. Forcing trades too. But I think that's just one thing, is identifying, playing off of experience. Because I've noticed, I've gotten, you know, just staring at the chart every day, to be honest, has been very, very helpful. You know, it's bad too. You don't want to sit in front of a screen and trade all day. But I think that's where I learned so much. It's just staring at the screen and seeing how the market moves. Not trading it, but just looking at the candles, seeing how they react, seeing where there's a weakness, and being able to read every individual candle print. Ultimately, kind of just still just chopping. We're getting like a lot tighter and tighter here. So kind of funny. There's this right here is mimicking this whole move up here. Look, wedge right there. Guess what? Move up, strong wedging right here. So we're about to break. I mean, if anything, we might be breaking to the upside. So we might not even get tested 35. That's the thing, is sometimes looking for the perfect trade can also counterbalance as well. Because sometimes you just have to enter into a trade and let it play out. Like if it, because no one trade is the same, you know. I don't think, for me at least, I'm just going to speak my opinion. You never ever, even if your strategy, it's your A+ setup, right? It's never ever going to look the same as the other ones you took. It's a little bit different. Sometimes your entry is, you know, a little bit higher. Sometimes you get a better entry, right? You just got to play your setup. Put your stop loss, put your take profit, and go from there. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you too, Romer. You know, I still sometimes force trades. And usually comes whenever I am tilted. You know, I'm like, man, I'm losing, the market's going up, it's got to turn down at some point. I'm going to catch a top. You know, stupid stuff like that. You know, I do that sometimes. Which is, the thing that sucks is it's always just after all that happens and emotions calm down, I look back and I just think like, oh, dude, I'm such a freaking moron. Like, why did I try to go against it? Like, marrying a bias. That's one thing that I'm trying to improve on myself too, is not getting married to my bias. I'm still struggling with it a little bit, but like being able to just flip on a whim and be like, hey, we're not going down anymore. Like, something's happening. You know, we have strength coming in. Let me just flip. And that's, for me, sometimes very tough to do. I just get married on my bias. I'm like, no, it's got to go down. You know, we're in a trend. Oh, we're moving on up. Is this going to be the breakout? There's a little flag. Kind of draw it out right there. Top of the wick. So I think if the bulls want to break out, this will be the point to really squeeze it on up to the highs. But I mean, if they break above 25.055 and turn it into support, I mean, I think good chance to run back up to this level up here. just because it's just, you know, rejection area. But if they reject off here, yeah, you're probably gonna come back to 25,000 if they want to play that range, right? Just thoughts. Break now. Oh, that's a drawing. Let me remove that. All right. Remove that drawing. ES is kind of breaking out a little bit as well. I would say though today it kind of sucks. I think it's like a double whammy. You have FOMC along with contract rollovers, so that doesn't help because a little bit of the, I would say maybe not half, but a quarter of the liquidity is left in the H's, and then it takes a couple days for everybody to transfer to M. So it's like it's lagging behind in a sense, you know. It's not a good look for the bulls. I think they would want to break through here if they want to push it up above. Tom Dante. I do not know him. Who is he? Well, I guess I do have my computer. Let me look him up. Tom. Dante. Seems like he's a legit trader. Does he go by Trader Dante? It looks like. I have it on Google. 24 years in business. Dang. I'm looking at his channel. I mean, 24 years looks pretty legit, you know? He's not flashy. Kind of has like a... Just like a... I don't know how to explain it. It's like a nice, old, kind of gritty look to him. Like someone that has been hammered many times in the market, and he's just kind of like calm. Those people are typically... Or those are key traits of someone that probably knows what they're doing. Yeah, I'm looking at his video, dude. I think the most recent one he posted was 3 years ago. But I mean, if you've been in the business for 24 years, it looks kind of young. So if he's 24, been in the business for 24 years, that's actually crazy. He's probably like 50s or something now, 40s. He's been, I've literally, like, he's almost been trading longer than I've been alive. Kind of crazy. I'm not that old, folks. Oh, no, I do not want to. I was about to exit out my stream. Not a good idea. I'm glad I didn't take a entry at the top. I was kind of tempted to take the breakout, but it's just kind of caving down. What's going on? Let's take a look at ES. What's ES doing? I mean, we're wedging, you know, it's the flag is forming up. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the ask as well, keeping the eye on the bid. Looking like the bulls still want to push through, so it might be coming up here shortly. Stop moaning, start improving at part 2. I'll check them out. You know what? Oh, I just bit my tongue. I hate when that happens, dude. Just bit the crap out of my tongue. You know what kind of reminds me of? He kind of looks like Dakota from Top Step. Kind of reminds me of him. They kind of they have the same kind of style. Yeah, I mean, it kind of just looks like it. You pull him, like, I put his name in, and literally Dakota's face pops up. So I'm like, dude, I mean, they kind of look alike. You know, I'm not racist here, but they have the same hairstyle. Both, you know, a scruffy beard, kind of, you know. So I'm like, maybe Dakota's just a younger version of him. All right, here comes the breakout. Something's about to happen. Either the breakout's coming, or breakout's coming, or it's gonna flip down. Would not be beautiful. Bulls are trying everything they can to keep it up, but I think this candle right here is kind of holding it back. This kind of ugly, no wick candle at 40. It's just on a 3-minute chart, but still kind of ugly in my opinion. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. We just broke through. Here we go. Bulls really got to push it here. Kind of just thinking where they would want to be. If they break out, you know, go to 70s and turn 55, or maybe like a small little pullback, a 5-pointer pullback, and then you just pop one up to 190s would be good for the Bulls. But there we go. Now, Romer, just go to bed, dude. Don't even think about getting back in. Come back tomorrow with the fresh, or I guess it's already tomorrow for you, but I guess come back in a couple of hours. Oh, shoot. Here we go. There's the strength. That was the move to take. I was thinking about going long here, but I kind of chickened out, so I didn't take it. So, yeah. There you go. But now that the Bulls are coming in, hundreds is coming up. 90, a little bit of resistance. Let's see how we react to this. It would not be great if this was just a huge wick candle, though. I mean, if you're going short, it would be, in my opinion, that's what I would look for to take a short. Leave it wick, close red. Would not be beautiful for the Bulls. Right now, the Bulls are definitely strong. ES is also broken up to the upside as well. So as long as they close up here, form a little weak pullback, I think they can keep pushing up to 100s. Yep, look at that as well. ES also swept the highs. Dude, I have like a strand of hair just in, like, kind of annoying. Should have put a hat on or something. Look like a dweeb, man. Look like I don't keep up with my, you know, my parents. And I'm a bum that lives in my mom's basement. I swear I'm not, guys. I get home, I shower, I just scarf down my dinner, and I'm like, gotta go stream. Hop on. I've started to notice, too, a lot of other streamers have been streaming at night. What's going on, dude? The time that I decide to stream, everybody else is like, hey, why don't we go also stream? Oh, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? All right, we have about 30 seconds left until the next candle open. So we tested 70s, great. Let's see how the next market wants to react. The next candle, not the next market. Gosh, I can't think straight. Maybe get a little minor pullback to maybe 65, 60. I mean, definitely don't want to come back to 55. I think if it comes back, that would not be great. So get a little bit of a weak pullback here. Something like that. A weak pullback goes up, but this could probably just be like 267 or something. Got ES still moving up. So something like this playing out would be great, but like I said, it probably may not even have the little weak pullback. Like that might be it. It breaks down to 67, it breaks up. Because I think if the Bulls really want to continue this to 700s, they're probably just going to keep pushing through. Because we already chopped here for a little bit, so I think it probably wants to form a longer leg. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of looking for too. I'm looking for an entry long at this point because we broke into the upside. I don't want to short this because I think the bulls are definitely, I mean, in control. So, you know, hundreds coming up, 2,500. Let's see how far back we pull. It might not even pull back that far. I think that might be the move that it's going to do. Because sometimes we get this crap where it breaks out, it has one red candle, and then it just keeps moving to the upside. So that's what I'm kind of looking to play off here, because we already chopped here as well. So I'm going to wait for it to see how far back we pull. ES is still moving. It's still moving up. ES hasn't turned into a red candle. So I think once ES flipped red from green, 67, 79, 50 is holding ES up. It might just move on up here, to be honest. It might keep going. We might not even get this pullback. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If we miss it, so be it. Okay, if new 5-minute candle. There we go. ES is about to, it's now doji. Okay, ES is now flipping to a red candle. Let's see how we react here. Do we get just a weak pullback to this level and then rock it back up? Something like that. We'll play it. I think my brackets are set correctly. 40, 41, perfect. So now we just sit tight. What I don't want to see is if I get my entry here and it just keeps flopping down. That would suck so much. ES flipped green again. I might not even get filled in here. Looking like that's probably what's gonna happen. 69s. Okay, here we go. All right, tagged in. Let's get the bulls to come in here. Oh, come on, NASDAQ. Don't go down as soon as I get in. Let's get the strength, get the continuation to the upside. We've already kind of chopped here, so definitely want to see the bulls come in strong and just keep pushing this up, right? If they stall here, there's a good chance the bears are going to try to take over again, which is not something you want to see because they get hundreds up in sight. So the question is, can we get this continuation to the highs, break through 76, go up to 90, and chop up there? Because you have this next level up here. That will be the next level of resistance, which is 90 right at hundreds. And the next is 90 to 100, 105. There we go. Let's get this strength to keep going. As long as we can break these highs, I think we should get that fill up there, 77. So 75, looking at the ask here, 76.50. Get 77, 77.50. Don't do what you're going to do, NASDAQ. Move this up to break even, 76. Can we get the break of 77? As long as we can get that break would be beautiful. Yes, approaching highest, not quite there yet. And there we go. Solid trade, base hit. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I talked you through this trade live. This is on a funded account, so this is not a demo account or whatever. One trade, base hit 201. It's not all the money in the world, but this is exactly what I wanted to see. Now the market could probably just dump here, but like I said, we already had this chop here, so what I wanted to see was a strong move to the upside, just a little bit of minor pullback, and then keep going up. Because why did I go along where I did? Normally I would have went short because I would have been trying to catch a top, but I've been burned so many times. I've just seen this kind of pattern happen so much. where I'm like, okay, if we break out, we might get a weak pullback and we continue to move to the upside. The bulls are strong. We're obviously in a move up, so there's no reason to go short. Try to go against the trend. That's where you get burned. So now we might just slow grind up. Exactly, Romer. Results are win, but more importantly, performance. Appreciate it. Also, thank you as well. And that's really just what it is, you know. Like I said, it's cliche and corny, but we as day traders, oh, market's probably going to tank now. I don't care. I got my money. I got my 10 points. I'm happy. But either way, you make money because you take great trades, good trades, and that's it. And it can be hard. It's easier said than done to sometimes like just dissect the two, or like I guess split the two. Because sometimes I just get caught up in the money. Like this morning, I was so caught up in just trying to make $250 that I kind of lost sight of just taking a trade. Whereas if I would have just been patient and just waited for a trade, I could have gotten done in and out. Like just, you know, one trade, one kill, one shot, whatever you name it. But the always biggest thing is just trying to keep a clear mind when it comes to trading. If you can keep a clear mind, you can trade better. You know, any time that I have so much, like I have stuff going on the side where my judgment is a little bit clouded, maybe I get emotional, that's where I don't think clearly. I always say too though, winning definitely helps you think a little bit more clear. Especially when you take a good trade out of your setup, you're like, oh, all right, that was a good dub. Now let's just wait for something else to form. Learning how to be patient too, because when you're impatient, you start to see setups that are not there. I think walking away from the charts too, and looking away from it sometimes can help. So now that we're pushing up, it might stair step. We might get a little bit of a stair step up here. Slowly break the highs of the rest of the night, whatnot. ES is kind of coming back down too, so. Are the bears going to take control here and just dump? But get their stair stepper back on up to 90, kind of chop down. It might reverse during London Open, but I've seen it this past couple of nights. Asia has been going trendy in one direction, and then London does the complete opposite, which I don't even know when London opens. I think it opens at 2 o'clock my time. I've never traded London before, so I wouldn't know. There we go. Let's just, yo, NASDAQ, let's just keep pushing out, baby. Get that up there. This is a dangerous spot to trade. I will say that though. Very dangerous. Because you could try to short, try to catch the top, but then you could get burned. You could try to take the breakout, but then it doesn't break out. It just comes back down. So I'm glad I was able to take this trade here. Didn't get greedy, just take my base hit. That was a minute and 35 seconds of a trade. I don't know why it shows 2 contracts. I just took 1. It's not even 2 trades. Here we go. Might just slow grind up. So the ask is at 80.25. I mean, they break 82. 90 is coming up. Either way though, let's go ahead and take 54 out of here. Save that, because now that I made money at 54, I don't think I'm gonna touch it tomorrow, because it's an intraday, so I just have to log in a $200 day win, which I could probably make some more profit on it, but I'm probably gonna take it a little bit more, like a slower approach to these apexes. Because last year, before I stopped using Apex, I had like 6 accounts. Literally, I was at the payout threshold. I was like I think $200 away from a $6,000 payout. I got greedy and I blew it overnight. I mean, during a Sunday open session, which is crazy. $6,000 down the drain because I got stupid. So I'm probably going to take it a little bit more, relaxed approach with these accounts. Just make small profits each day to get to that buffer. This one, the funds already got deducted because I got the $1,500 payout approved. So now that we're here, I just got to make another $1,000 and I can get a $2,000 payout. So we'll take that. Obviously, I'm going to try to push up as much as I can just so I keep having buffer every time I take a payout. So that is set up. But overall, I think I'm going to call it here. If you did tune in, Romer, appreciate you tuning in. God see you as well. And then Cash Bands, I don't know if you're still here, but a good way for me to end the night, going into FOMC, got a dub on this. So small wins stack up. It's very nice to go into the next day having a dub already. Definitely helps me keep a clear mind. But we'll call it here. Done for the night. If you guys tuned in, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell because I am going live more often and you don't want to miss entertainment. But be smart and make a lot of money tomorrow trading.